Filled out that card so many hours ago. I'm Laura Babcock, Sunnyvale Historical Society, and chair of both the barn and the museum projects. We've worked very hard with staff over a number of months to find what we think is the perfect siting, the most appropriate siting, not only for the visual approach for both these buildings, but also for function in today, the way they are being operated today, but also for 20 to 30 years from now. And we feel we have found the correct spot and certainly hope that all of you agree that it is. Any questions at all?
Seeing none, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Those are all the speaker cards I have. I actually have one from Chair Manfrey, but I believe you've already spoken. So is there anyone else who wishes to address us on this item? Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. Let's see, I think Vice Mayor, you were first.
Thank you, Mayor Fowler. I would just like to move approval of staff's proposed site plan depicting specific locations for the barn and the museum at the Orchard Heritage Park, and just like to thank the Historic Society for working so well with staff and pulling this all off together. It's a very exciting project.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, we have a motion second. Do you wish to speak to your motion?
I think I already did.
All right.
Thank you for your work. It is really exciting for the community to look forward to this. And congratulations again on your head start with the fundraising efforts.
Councilmember Howe, your second.
Just briefly, this is an example of a good continuing partnership between the city staff and the Museum Society. Thank you.
Very well. Any further comment? Seeing none, please vote.
Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you all. Moving on, we're now at item number 5, which is a motion comprehensive review of below market rate program. I believe the staff is recommending a continuance to January 28th, as I believe the council directed a week or two ago. Is there, well, I guess I just gave the staff report. Are there any questions about what's being proposed here? Seeing none, I will open the public hearing. Is there any member of the public who would like to comment to us about the continuance of this item to January 28th, 2003? I do note that I did have a speaker card, Mr. Paul R. Negus, who I did see earlier, but who has probably gone home to bed, as perhaps we all would like to. Anyway, any person wish to address us on this item? Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. Councilmember Howe.
Yeah, on this item, I move that we continue it to the meeting of January 28th and ask that the city clerk notify the speaker card of the change of date in writing.
I'll second that. But I'd like to request that it's put on the agenda early because that's my birthday.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to your motion.
No further comment. Thank you.
To your second?
None.
Any further comment? Seeing none, please vote.
Motion carries unanimously.
Very good. Moving on to item number 6, which is a resolution. Issuance of solid waste revenue refunding bonds to refund existing utility revenue bonds, 1992 Series B. Is there a staff report?
There is. Good morning. I had good evening written here. Mayor Fowler and members of the City Council, I'm Tim Kirby, Revenue Systems Supervisor in the Department of Finance. December 1992, Sunnyvale Financing Authority sold approximately $24 million of utility revenues bonds 1992 Series B, which closed in early January of 1993. The 1992 B bonds were issued to finance construction of the SMART station. On October 8th of this year, Council authorized staff to proceed with the refunding of the 1992 B bonds to reduce the total net debt service due to a decline in interest rates from the original date of issuance. At that time, staff indicated we would return to Council for final approval of the bond documents and issuance of the 2002 bonds. Staff recommends that council adopt the resolution approving the documents and authorizing staff to proceed with the issuance and sale of the solid waste revenue refunding bonds to refund existing utilities revenue bonds 1992 Series B. This concludes the staff report. I'm available for any questions.
Very good. Councilmember Risch, questions?
Yes, I have a question, and I don't pretend to be an expert in interest rates, except that I've been tracking them lately, and they show except for this blip in the stock market recently, they show a very steep continuous decline. And I guess one of my questions is, even though we approve the refunding, at what point, do we look and perhaps say the interest rates may still be going down on long term, and how do we make the decision when to refund versus hanging on slightly longer?
Well, currently the bond market has been recently flooded by the electricity bonds, and there was a large bond issue for the San Jose City Hall. Staff is currently looking to hold off actually going into the market with these bonds until January.
Okay.